For the one who stopped living off privileges and started operating from their equitable position. The shift from privileges to position, how everything changed. There's a difference between being allowed to operate and actually having standing. I didn't understand that at first until I lived both sides. I used to think I had access, you know, banging credit score, credit cards, American Express credit cards, Corvettes, drop top Corvettes, Mustangs, drop top Mustangs, business accounts, business credit, fireplace to stay, lofty apartment with several floors, studio in the apartment. Look down out the studio onto the movement. It all felt like I was in the system. Like I'm in the system. Like I was that guy. But only to soon realize that everything was conditional. Every move I made had to be approved. Every action tied back to something external. Every yes could turn into a no without explanation. And I didn't question it because that's normal to most people. You grow up thinking that's just how things work. You know, we're brought up in a world that paints a picture as if that's our only reality. You operate off privileges, you manage obligations, you respond when something hits your name. But at some point, I started realizing I'm not actually operating from position. I'm operating from permission. And those are completely different ball games. The shift didn't happen overnight. It took years. And maybe if I would have been more focused, more dialed in, I would have acquired it sooner, but it arrived to me right on time. Actually, it was right under my nose the entire time. So I can't even, who am I to complain? When the answer had been given to me and I was just like, oh, let me put that to the side. I gotta go, you know. But it arrived right on time. Shout out Think and Grow Rich. The shift didn't happen overnight. It came from studying for years, really studying, understanding the difference between being the one subject to the account and being the one who can direct it. We're talking two different ball games. That's when I started seeing things differently. And thank God I had faith because everything is within, right? So thank God I had faith from within out. Because once you step into the beneficiary position, you're not dealing with things the same way anymore. You're not reacting to balances. You're addressing them from your source. Oh, my light died. You're not carrying obligations. You're directing how they're settled. That's where the whole idea of transferring balances clicked for me. Not as some abstract concept, but as a change in posture. Instead of approaching matters from the public side, where everything is tracked, monitored, and enforced, you start operating from the private side, where things are accounted for, directed, and resolved. And when you understand that, you stop feeling pressure because you're no longer on the receiving end of claims. You're now in a position to meet them with balance. And that is the biggest difference I've noticed. Before, everything felt like something I had to deal with. Now, everything is something I can address. That's a different level of control. Not loud, not reactive, just positioned. Because when you understand who you are in structure, you stop moving like somebody under it. You start moving like someone who can work through it. And that internal shift, which must be an eternal shift, because this is something you must be. It's not something you become something. And that is what changes everything. Not just how you handle situations, but how you carry yourself through them. And it's so beautiful. When you get that first taste, all you can do is, if you are even able to feel such frequencies, all you can do is relax in the joy, relax in the love. And like I said, it's just a beautiful thing.